vertical search, as well as we are going to optimize it for the local search. So how to improve the local search, that we have completed in our previous session. I would like to just recall the previous session, then we will start with the optimization for the image search. So in our previous session we have taken this much concept. We have started with the introduction. The vertical search engine provides web content which includes images, videos, news, travels and information about the people. There are lots of opportunity in the vertical search. As a SEO professional, you are able to get the benefits of vertical search. Now there are opportunities in the vertical search. In the year May 2006, you are not having images which has been shown directly on the web search result. Nowadays when you fire some keyword inside the search box, at that time you will directly get the images related with that particular topic. But in the year May 2006, you are not having such kind of facility. So we can say that approximately 10% of market has been covered by the image search. We are having experience hitwise calendar which contains a list of top 20 Google domains in the year 2006. Nowadays, with the integration of images in the search engine result pages, it is likely in the demand for the images has only grown up. But remember one thing, that whatever the output you are going to show on the internet, definitely you will get images regarding particular keyword. So nowadays the ratio of image search is the little bit down. Why? Because you will directly get images on the search engine result page. Universal search and blended search concept has been announced in the year 2007, which again gives you the facility to combine output in the vertical search engine. And with the beginning of universal search, Google changed the web page search into the search engine for any online type of content. Here is the list of top 20 Google domain, or we can say Google properties. And we are having a market share, but this survey has been performed on the May 2006. We are having certain opportunities. There are lots of opportunities before the advent of universal search and blended search. Now you are having such kind of facility using which you can use the concept of universal search and blended search. But the whatever the result you are getting, so before that images.google.com is very popular, but the ratio has been dropped nowadays because Google directly shows the image regarding particular business. Or nowadays knowledge searchers are there who knows that which kind of keyword they need to use or they need to target. Say for example photos or images or pictures, these all are the leading words through which you can easily get more specific output. Now we have also seen the optimization for the local businesses. There are variety of sources through which you are able to get the information regarding local searches. You can use Google Maps, Yahoo Local or Bing Maps, through which you can have a list of items registered in under this particular area or this particular search engines. Now when you want to find business for a particular local area, at that time there is no single dominant provider, because in the market you are having traditional search engine, you are having local search engine, you are having traditional yellow pages through which you are able to get the information about local businesses. Now there are foundation check your local listing. When you want to check the information about your local businesses, at that time you can use different kinds of guidelines which are available in the market. Similarly, local phone companies are there which provides database regarding local businesses. But see, data has been coming from the variety of sources, so compulsory company need to use data aggregators. What data aggregator will do, they gather the content which is coming from the variety of sources, and it will form one new database based on the local area. Here is the list of top 3 data aggregator companies which is running on the US business listing. Say for example, Info USA, Axiom and MKI are the top 3 data aggregator companies available in the US business. If you want to register your local business using Google, Yahoo and Bing, then here are the list, or we are having a link through which you can register your business under these 3 search engine. But Google and Microsoft has the automated validation system like automated phone call or automatic fax system. Yahoo offers this facility as a paid service, so before using such kind of facility you just need to give the payment to use certain things. Here is the list of additional local guide information through which you are able to get the information about your local business. Now let us begin with our today's session, optimizing or improving for image search. So optimizing for image search can be a smart strategy for many marketers. Even if you are working on the website that you don't feel truly gives itself to an image optimization strategy, you may be able to control images or photos on your website for SEO. So when you are going to improve your website, at that time you need to focus on the image search, as well as you need to apply certain kinds of strategy through which you can improve and get the benefits regarding the SEO. A significant amount of traffic can come from image search, and the number of people competing effectively for that traffic is much lower than it is in the general web. See, if your website contains only a content within the website, at that time you will not get that much traffic. If your website contains a collection of images regarding the particular keyword, so you will definitely get, or you can definitely generate a good traffic if you put certain kinds of images in the website. And definitely if any website contains only a content, at that time you will not get that much traffic comparative with the image search. So there are few different ways that image search optimization can help to improve traffic and conversations for your website. Number 1, subtle, that is indirect reputation management. Now see, reputation management means what? If you are having such kind of website which contains a brand name, or any, you are having any product, you are selling any product which is belongs from a particular brand, so reputation management is one of the concept which you can apply to improve image searching. So providing a large number of images says you don't have anything to hide, and it will improve consumers' confidence in your company, increasing the chances that they will decide to do business with you. Say for example, if you are having such kind of website which contains woman clothes, right? So if you have taken, if you have selected some product, say for example kurti, at that time if instead of putting only a single image of that particular product, if you put 5 to 6 images regarding that particular product, at that time you can improve the experience and confidence of consumer, and from the product image customer are able to buy the product, right? So you need to represent your image in such a way that will create a traffic on the website, as well as you will get the customers confidence. Once the confidence has been built, at that time naturally you are not you will definitely get traffic on the website, the positive experience is created, and definitely customer will purchase a product from the website. So there are a chances to increase a traffic on the website using a large number of images. Next is called shopping via image search result. So as I have told you that whatever the product would be, you just need to make sure that you need to put many images regarding particular product. So increasingly consumer are searching for a product via images search engines, because they can repeatedly find what they are seeking without to dig through promotional website. So instead of promotional website, people is directly searching for a product on the Google, and the image search engine or the other search engine can be used. But they whatever the product they are searching for, you just need to put sufficient image or all the required images. Based on that, people is going to perform searching or shopping on the internet. Now increased chances showing up in the universal search or blended search results. See, the concept of universal search and blended search has been there in the market till since 2006, right? So after that, you can take the advantage of universal search or blended search by performing image search optimization, which improves your chances of showing up in additional position on the main search result pages. As a universal search pulls the images search content into the main search engine result page for some keyword search term. As I have told you that after 2006, search engine represents the content or images directly on the web page, right? So when you search for a particular keyword, at that time you will get all the related images of that particular keyword directly, right? So you can use the concept of universal search or blended search as a result. So always provide that kind of images which can be taken by the crawler, and it will directly show in the content of my main page, or which is called search engine result pages. Next is called empowering others to promote you. That means you are allowing others website to give the promotion about your website. So reuse of images can be possible, or we can say you allow others to reuse your images for the promotional purpose. So once the promotion is completed, at that time from the image itself you are able to get a traffic on the website. So you are giving a legal copyright to use your images. You are allowing others to reuse your images in turn for the promotion of your website, or in turn of promotion of your business. So that is called empowering others to promote you. But for that you need to give legal copyrights to the others, so that they can use your images and they can promote you or your website or your business. Next is called image optimization tips. Now Google is the known to be experimenting with the artificial intelligence, that is AI. AI is what? Artificial intelligence algorithm to improve detection of image content. As lots of time we have talked in our previous video that any search engine cannot directly identify from the image. Whatever the content you have placed inside image, such thing cannot be identified by the search engine. But nowadays artificial intelligence algorithms are available in the market by the Google, so that with the help of AI algorithms, Google are able to get the detection of images content. So for example, you can drag the image of a well-known person and place on the Google image search box using http images.google.com, and Google will attempt to identify the content and show you other similar images. That means see, Google have artificial intelligence algorithm which is used to improve detection of image content. So when you want to find out any image using particular image of well-known person, you just need to drag that image and drop it into the images.google.com. Now what Google will do, the Google will try to identify the content, and it will found similar content or images available on the internet. But for that Google uses artificial intelligence algorithms. Search engines are also experimenting with the technique such as OCR. The full form of OCR is optical character recognizer, which is used to read a text content within the images, but most images don't have any text to read, because the only you are able to get OCR is what it is used to read the character or content within the images, but you are not having any text within the image. For example, if you have a picture of Golden Gate Bridge as a single image on the page, and the title, heading, tag and the content of the page all the support that, at that time search engine's confidence in the content of image is increases, because you are having Golden Gate Bridge as a title, you are having same word as a heading, you are having same word as a content of that particular text. So Google or any search engine have a confidence that this particular image is related with the same content. So the same is true if you have 10 images on the pages of many different bridges and their content is strengthened by the title, heading and page content. So now what you need to do, if you want to increase the image search at that time, or we can say if you want to improve image search at that time, you need to put 10 images regarding particular topic on a single page, and you need to provide title, heading and page content which contains a same content related with the particular image. This is the first way. Second way is what? When you are working with an image, at that time you need to give a file name properly, or you can select image src tag properly. This point we have already discussed. Say for example, if my file contains a picture of Abe Lincoln, at that time file name should be abelincoln.jpg, or you can use Abe Lincoln or portrait.jpg. In this way you need to give the name of your file name, or you can give the image src in the image tag, right? So that people can easily came to know that this particular image is related with this particular person. Similarly, search engine also have a confidence regarding the image. So over here we have taken three different examples through which you are able to improve the concept of image search. Number one, you can have a picture of Golden Gate Bridge. Using this single image, you can use the name in the title tag, heading tag and content page of all the pages to support and say and create the confidence of crawler as well as search engine that content of this particular website is related with this particular image. Similarly, if you have put uploaded 10 different images on a particular page, you also need to give title, heading and page content based on that particular 10 images. It again creates improves image search. At last, you just need to give proper file name. Instead of image1.jpg, you just need to give abelincoln.jpg, because that particular file is related with the Abe Lincoln, so that crawler can easily identify the image from the name of image or whatever the image tag src you have given. So always use image alter attribute, which is very much important. The image alter attribute helps the vision impaired to understand your website, and search engines use it to better to understand what your image are about. So image alter tag is what? It is just a plain text which represents information about your images, right? So whatever the src is nothing but it is a location of your image file, and alter is what? It is a text regarding your image file. So always make a habit to give image alter tag through which not tag, image alter attribute, through which crawler can get that this particular image is related with this particular person. Use a good quality of picture which will read well when shown in thumbnail format, and do not save images as a graphic file with embedded thumbnail. See, when thumbnail are going to be shown on the particular image, at that time you need to upload your image in the very good quality, so that that can be attracted to the customer. If your image is blur at that time, or pixels are stretched, at that time it is considered as a poor quality of picture. So try to avoid, or try to upload good quality of pictures and try to avoid poor quality of pictures, and do not save any images or graphic files which contains a thumbnails. Otherwise what happens? Turn this feature off in the Photoshop and other image editing software. Search engine may copy your image, reduce size of that image and save it in the compressed format, and deliver up the a thumbnail of it for their result pages. So it is possible that when you are going to use any editing software, at that time you need to turn off the feature like images as graphic files with embedded thumbnail. Turn off these particular features in the Photoshop or any editing software, because search engine maybe copies the same image, they try to reduce that file, try to save it and in the compressed format, and deliver up a thumbnail of it for their result pages. So one more slide is related with the image search only. I would like to recall few points from once again. Google uses artificial intelligence algorithms to improve the image search content. You just need to drag the image and put it inside the Google image search box. Within a few seconds from the that image, Google is going to identify the content and going to show the similar image which is related with the you have put it whatever the image inside the search box. Similarly, Google have character recognition techniques through which they are able to read the text content which is available on the image. Here is the example: Golden Gate Bridge. You are putting single image on the page. You are giving title, heading or context over there. Now instead of putting single image, you can put 10 images on the page, and you can give title, heading and page content. Similarly, from the file name also, or image is src, you are having and giving name of the image file name. Always use image alter attribute for the crawler, so that crawler can understand what you have placed inside the image. Always put good quality of pictures so that it is useful for the crawler, and do not save your file with the help of thumbnail. Otherwise what happens, it is possible that crawler may copy that image and reduce the size of image in the compressed format. Now next is called, don't store the image in the sidebar column with your advertisements or inside the header and footer navigation elements. Otherwise what happens, the search engine ignores the image as a irrelevant image, just as they ignore page decor and navigation graphics. So when you want to put images that is fetched by the search engine algorithms, at that time try to avoid or putting that images on the header or footer navigation or in the sidebar column where the advertisement contains, because Google search engine or any search engine algorithm are going to ignore the images which is available on the navigation element, whether it is on the sidebar or topmost corner, because it is considered as a irrelevant images. Now see, if you are using images which may be this also displayed on the other websites or store, then display them at a different size from how they were provided to you, as we have talked in previous topic, right, over here, this point, that you can give the copyright of particular image, where it was, we are going to give the copyright to use particular image, that point has already came, right. So when you are going to give the copyright to other image, other people, at that time what happens, you are giving images to them, so use different size of images. Using this way you are able to improve image search. Why? Because the actual size of image is different and you are going to use the different image size, so definitely you are going to improve the image. Now don't change their HTML image tag height and width parameters. Instead of that, reduce the size of image or increase or decrease their compression, and then resave them so that they have different file size. I am going to repeat this point once again, that when you are going to give the copyright to other people, at that time you just need to use different sizes of your file. For reducing the image size, you don't need to set height and width parameters, you just need to reduce or file compression, and then you can resave that files which contains different file size. Now consider adding a watermark with your website URL with images also. This can bring traffic to your site and it discourages people from stealing your images. See, watermark is a facility through which you when you put it inside the image, at that time there is a less chances of getting copied those images by the someone. You need to ensure that your server configuration allows your website images to be displayed when called from the web page on other domain. So you also need to check the configuration of your server through which you are able to display images of your website. Now optimizing through Flickr or other image sharing websites. See, Flickr is one of the image sorry, Flickr is one of the image sharing website through which you are able to share any kind of images. So no other image sharing site has the same level of domain authority, crawlability, keyword focusing signals, and cross referencing potentials. The ability to link to your website from the photo pages. See, like YouTube is dominant player for the videos. Similarly, you are having Flickr website in which you are able to share the image on the website, and the Flickr gives you the domain authority, crawling ability, keyword, strong keywords, you are having cross reference potentiality. This all is there in the Flickr. So not through that, while Flickr does allow you to link to your website, those links will not be followed. Now over here we have used some search terms like monsecondo.com. In this Flickr, using Flickr, I am going to get the images regarding this particular product. So you are having this particular brand name and sell on the Flickr. So in this way you can use or search on the Google. Next is called other image sharing site. Exist as well, even though they appear to have less potentials. The following tips are specially for the Flickrs, but also image sharing sites have same features, so these tips could also work for many of them. Number 1, you need to add different types of tag. You need to use descriptive title. You need to give description under the photo. You need to add a note or two directly onto the photo. Flickr allows you to select a rectangular area and associate some text with it, and then it will appear tooltip when user mouse over it. So when you are having some image placed inside Flickr, at that time Flickr has a facility which provides you a rectangular area, and when you are going to give a mouse over it, at that time you will get tooltip as a text, and you can put some text which is connected with the image. If a photo is location specific, at that time you can also use geotag the picture to for the location specification. Now Flickr's group for public photo album collection that are dedicated to the pictures that could be related to your photos. So in the Flickr groups you can create photo album to make it public, and which is dedicated to the pictures which is related to the photo of your location. Next is called link each of the Flickr photo pages to your website. So you are having the facility to attach your photos with the Flickr photos. And last is called post as many improved picture as possible. So as I have told you that good quality of picture you need to upload so that it will be easily found by the crawler. So this is all the points which are related with the image search. In our next video we are going to study the optimization of product search. So this is all from my side. Enough for today. Thank you all.